The Generational Curse by Impossible Slide 227. Part 1. Where do I begin? Well, let's begin with some basics, right? When we were born, we were always thought to do better than someone in the family. Mom or dad would say, don't be like Jeff causing all sort of trouble. And don't be like Amy, who is always drunk and high. Sound familiar? Well, if not, my parents love to say be more like Jeff, a success in everything he does. Or be more like Amy. She knows what she wants to do for her future than wasting it like you. I know it hurts, right? Me and my parents lived in a city that was full of crime. They made the decision that it was time to move, so farewell Gotham of Nevertown and welcome Zeptown. Ah, a fresh start. I get to do things over again. How many people can say that? But nothing prepared me for what was coming. Life is like a dream, and sometimes you wake up just to make sure you're alive. Not for me, no. It all started when we moved into our new house, strange house but big. It had 6 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a garden. I can't explain how grand it was, but everything changed when I stepped inside. I went in at the back of the house. Walking in, it had a very creepy kitchen, like there were ghosts living in it. Dark, depressing, and cold. I make my way up to the stairs, passing the cold living room that had this creepy door to the cellar. I walked up the creaking stairs, up standing over the bathroom door. It was the only peaceful place. It felt like it wasn't haunted by the feeling of cold, sad, suffocating poison. I walked towards it, and a warm breath like a warm summer night whispered my name in my right ear, clear as the stillness of the night. Michelle. The thing of whatever that was, cold. I went stiff. My body was like I was stuck in a trance. The next thing I heard, I could believe what happened. Steps, slowly walking towards the 2nd floor of the house, creaking in my ear like nails running through a school board. I shook it off. Off! Me, and made up my mind that it was just a split second of my imagination. I went up the stairs of the 2nd floor and unpacked my stuff. It wasn't going to screw my fresh start for some illusion. After unpacking, I went into town to do some errands. After that, I went into a nice-looking French cafe and had myself some good... Oh, damn. This person's living. After that, I went into a nice-looking French cafe and had myself some good wine. I was sipping, and I looked at the reflection of my glass and saw a spirit-figured cloud, as dark as the night, floating like the coldness of the night, eyes as red as a blood moon. Just for a split second, everything went cold, cold sweat running down my back. I was standing still and could not move an inch. In a trance, I parted away my way back to reality, and just like that, what I saw that moment in my reflection vanished. A woman who looked like she was your friendly next-door neighbor looked at me and said with the softest voice, "You looked like you was out of this world. Are you okay?" she said. I was still in shock by that thing or whatever. I looked at her and said, "What? Did you ever heard of our dear Lord Jesus? Well, that man can save you from what you just saw," she said. I was shocked. How did she know? What? How? What did you say I said to her? She gave me a card and left. Well, that was weird. Well, could it get any weirder, I thought? I laughed. Not that laugh you make when you almost fucked up, but everything turned perfectly fine. It was more of the sound of going crazy, just losing your grip from reality kind of laugh. I looked at the card. It was black with golden letters. I thought to myself, okay, this is fancy for a church. On the card was written an address to a house. Okay, weird. I turned the card around and in big fat letters it said, "Get rid of the ones watching you." Wow, what a truly spooktastic, spookerific story. Sorry it's been so long since my last upload. I actually got a job, so I wasn't some freaking neat on the side of the street. Anyway, hopefully I'll be back onto a more regular posting schedule now. October's kind of over. Oh, well, I'll just keep that one in this. Alright, I don't do multiple takes on these, so we're so far into this now, it's definitely going to feel a little weird. Anyway, spooky season is still on in our hearts, so I'll continue to see you all, and I hope that you are very spooked by this story and all the ones to come. But again, anyway, I will be posting more often, I think, hopefully, probably, and I also got a job. MrPeePeePasta out. Also, go change your pants. I know you get too scared.